That's that nearly going of it. Well done. Let's see what a starry knight has to say for himself. Got out. A fine day to you, Miss Lord. Houston found tells me you possess a great deal of experience, certainly more than the green boys I mean to test today. If you will allow, I would like you to even the odds by setting all three against you. No objection? Yes, then let us begin. Knights to arms! And that's them dead. You. Grip, upgrade, and there. We chocolate thing yet. Get him. I observed everything from the western wall. Splendid performance, temu. Mayhaps you have discerned this during your short time here, but House Fortemps regards outsiders differently than the other high houses. We have no objections to employing adventurers and sellswords, for example, whereas the others have, for all intent and purposes, forbidden the practice. They do so at their peril. To disregard a man's talent solely because of the circumstances of his birth is short-sighted and foolish. You know, after watching you spar with our knights, I am reminded that you are a woman of action. Doubtless you have rather take a more active role in my inquiries, yes? Then let us discuss how you can do just that. With money. Money-orientated, buddy. As you have doubtless realized by now, the High House of Ishgard, House Fortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. Lady Nan of my own House Fortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travellers. There is also Crevelin of House Holinate, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with Chief Astrologian of the House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortemps. Do not concern yourself with the House Sizmail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Yeah, I could do with having a little bit of food, because having food is important. And let's see how my companion's doing as well. Nearly leveled up? Nowhere near leveled up. I'm getting some more defense. And let's go. Where are we going? We're going up north because it's closest. Over that one, over that one, and into this one. Lady 9. Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House 4 Temps does, for it. If they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic of everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue. Given how many members of House Halinate have been found guilty of heresy in recent days, I thought he was going to carry on saying something. He was like, I'm gonna stop, like, you know. Seems to be a lot more people getting a finger pointed at him lately. Actually, I need to go clash down. Profile. Let's see if I've got a new. The heart of the party. Like every person probably ever has had heart of the party. Give me some. Should be some crocodile. You're a big crocodile. Right where I need to be as well. Head. Do not want to attack me. Where is it? In here. Right. Ravelin. Hello, Grand Mistral. There must be some way to. Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshenfant? I want to help you, I truly do, but the accusations of heresy have thrown House Halinate into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Okay, well, that's one done, and let's go over here, down here. And we got another croc over here. Feral croc that is killing. And that's that one done. And that's that done as well. I'm gonna hit level 50 well before I'm like, down that one. Yeah, let's see, over here. Down here. Over here, up here. And to the top. Because he's a pain. Let's see what you have to offer. I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshenfant's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard his guardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. While in the short time since Inquisitor Kulami arrived in Corfus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgadian society. If Lord Harshenfant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice, but if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Yeah, you do seem a bit pompous and up yourself, if you don't mind me saying, and we want to go that way, don't we? Yeah. Out the door, up the door, out the door. Went that way. Yeah, we want to go that way, down this way, across the way. I've still got requests to do bird's eye view. Get, I think it's M3. No, get that in it. Army's peon. By the time I get that, I'll be at 45, and I'll be needing the rain of death. Reshift 3. Now what is peon? Peon. Pitch. It's Wanderer's Minuet, that's the one that we currently want. Battle Fires, increased direct hit rate of all nearby party members by 20%. How's 4 attempts? Guard. And a Hunter Scholar. That kind of sounds weird, having a hunter that's a scholar. Or a scholar that's a hunter. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I. I fear it seems the whole of Corfus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. That's that one done, and it's this one, and we'll be going for the gold. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francels, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen headed north towards the Seal Virgil. The outpost was long ago overrun by Dravanian hordes, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray with journey to the Steel Virgil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Okay, I will see what I can do. I'm not promising anything. Yeah. Still not near enough to get the an unfit knight. But it's not you I want to talk to. I want to talk to Francel. Who goes there, Temu? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Yeah, but he's picking on me, and that's just not right. That's him done. But no. Francis is lost knight. He'll be one, won't you? Yep. What you would be. What you want? Heading. Confound it all! How are we to redeem House Holinate if we cannot even slay a single Avis? Say, we are fortunate you came along when you did. Miss House Holinate will remember your kindness. Okay. Okay, you wanna... And you're dead. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, miss. Bless you. Another one more, like, I can see a like a name tag hanging out. Yep, I can see you. Curse those fiends. It is though they knew we were coming. And go back to the Francel. Okie dokie, Francel. What do you got to say for yourself? It was foolish things to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scale kin. Moreover, it was House Holinati that yielded the steel Virgil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat was heralded the slow decline of our house once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. Two, $2,000. This might use adding 1,400. Mm-hmm. No one will survive. Do. Well, the days of my trials approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitor, whatever it may be, but even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Okie dokie, let's go backy. Okay, well we're going straight down. Red on, no, don't need you. Well, no. And we go over this and that and here we go. What did you find at the Steel Village? Ah, I see a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francois at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably resistant to making your acquaintance for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. a not unreasonable fear given the zeal with which Inquisitor Gulami has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Okay, let's see what we gotta do. I see it. The key to providing Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest, labelled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porter who ferry goods across the coffers, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Come on, you, Bob. Got some writing to do. Ba 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 da. And run. Skyfire Locks. Yeah, Rickman, what you got to say? Someone tampering with shipments of fury strike me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted, hey, now don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a house holy Nazi man, though, and though this heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the Potters what were bringing the shipments did it, though I know most of them what worked the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is fully inspected before it. Could it have been the fellows with were responsible for the inspections? It's guardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them, as if they'd ever turn their clocks. I reckon that means the Potters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. Okay, let's go up north. Up north. Not really up north, not like White Brim. Not enough, but up north to like Camp Dragonhead. Not enough. And at Camp Dragonhead we are. Let's see what you got, you apathetic Potter. Beg your pardon, you suspect that we Potters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hardly Natty shipments? What nev! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Let's see. You got in this one. Shipment, House Halinati. Shipment. You find a rosary inside the parcel. And are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the knights at White Brim Front concludes her inspection, I loaded the parcel into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Haushamfont, I will not be held accountable for this. Something's dodgy going on. You gotta admit that one, mate. You just gotta admit it. It's like something wrong. did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for the Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully Law's Paulinati's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hands, and praise Haloon that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. I want the boat, because that boat is rubbish, and I need to stop pressing that button. Right, let's see. From the very first I knew it would not be that so many members of House Holinati were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my word to Inquisitor Briggy. Tell her that House Fortemps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Okay, let's do that then. Where's he? Briggy's up here. Right, yo. What is it, my child? Lord Oliphant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Golami presides over Lord Francel's trials at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent. He shall walk in Haloon's hall with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Thanks for the follow, Jumper. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Haloon's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Yeah. Here, let's see what this one does. They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitors does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Temu, I would dispatch you and one of the Knights of Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Golami in person. I will endeavour not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Okay, let's go that way then. Out the door. Up this way. And keep running. And it's here. Hail Temu, as you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Proceed. I'm going to be over this level. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Josin Kalimen Francel de Holinate, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there now aught you wish to say in your defence? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Jovanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me and you will strike a blow to the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Haloon to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of the gods, and men leap from the cliff and trust your fate to the fury. The righteous shall take their place in the loon's hall, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. Basically, you're dead if you either way. In the name of House Fortemps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Housefand. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts have been conducted. Lord Housefand has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbour private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of the Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime of which there is but one punishment. God, it's like kill people. We must hold them until Lord Housefand arrives, temu, and remember, no harm must come to the Inquisitor. Even though the Inquisitor is a bit of a... And let's kill Alderike the Unyielding. And let's pick up the Draconian Rotary. And duty complete. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, have been orchestrated by the enemies of House Halinate. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The feathered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of these? By the fury of Draconian Rosary, then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern? A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Chiffante. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Corfus, Temu. Pray locate your errand ship and use it. That's kind of a roundabout way of saying go away. Lord Harshinfand, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you would have jumped off your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Halinate. Praise Alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Temu. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead at once you have recuperated. And let's see, let's go there. And up and round. Nope, not gonna question that one. I'm just like gonna run by it and I'm just like gonna just leave him do it. You look well, Temu. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honour of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of the heretics and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Howlinati shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Okay, let's do that. I want yo. The man who with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. I hope so too, because how quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior, anyway. You were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corfus several days before the calamity. Yes, well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night skies at the observatorium. During that period, I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed somewhere in the far northwest. Relying on my memory alone, I can say no more than that. However, were you to bring me the astroscope's logs from the evening in question, I could calculate a more accurate location. The log I require is volume 6 of the 1572 reading. It should be stored with the other past logs on the uppermost floor of the observatorium, just below the astroscope. I believe it will be large red leather-bound tomb, though you ought to confirm the date and volume number if you are at all unsure. Let's go get that then. And let's keep running south. And in there. Let's see that one. Let's see where we're gonna go. To the cataloger, let's go to the cataloger then. No, wait, no, not that way. Wait a minute. You look like a dragoon. Yeah, yep, I'm right. Chain of Promethea, Mafia. Let's see, did you perchance find the correct log of the 6th volume from 1572? I would understand if you failed. The other cataloguers were often careless when returning old volumes to the shelf. It's over. My word, you actually found it. This musty old smells brings back such fond memories. Here we are. If we would permit me a moment to make some calculations. It is as I feared. The ship landed near the Stern Virgil, of all places, which means that the garrison normals certainly seized the vessel and brought it within the walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. The Lord House Infante is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Yeah, we need to go into a place. So you at last located the Enterprise, I believe. Congratulations are in order. The Stone Virgil? Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Duidae. I will write a letter to Lord Durillamon to White Bryn Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journey, Temu. May Haloon guide you. Okay, let's go speak to Lord Francel, which is going to be down south. I'm like, I spend most of my time running around. I'm afraid Guildhead's done. I need one more duty roulette to do. Got 2 more things to kill with them, and then I got that done. PvP, I don't really touch PvP, that's a problem. Leave quests, I don't really do. Yeah, them. Gathering, crafting, Grand Company, Gold Saucer, completed. What am I doing? I want to go be up here, and here, over here, and then here, and around here, and in there, and yo. Wonderful to see you again, Temu. If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. Sir, the airship you seek is likely inside the stone Virgil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halinati. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanians caught it unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone Virgil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that I doubt that my word will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halinati have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they'll doubtless still harbour great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Yeah, they can hate me all they want, they're not going to really do much because, yeah. No Virgil's there, yeah. Yeah, attacking me would be stupid. Yeah, stupid. Very stupid. Stupid croc. Level 44 bad. Hall. A chinchilla. Or chinchillas. What have we got today? You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Howlshumfant and Francel, is it? Lightly, you're serious, what to do, what to do? Your timing could not have been a worse, traveller. Lord Rillamont's intentions are focused solely on the stone Virgil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letter and show them to Sir Albrose. Yes, Sir Albrose can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the courtyard. Yard, not courtyard, just a yard. You, Sir Brunadier, bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why you presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always had a moment to spare for head cheerions, Astindian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? I can't just call him a surgeon and I've done with it, you know. I'm gonna call you a long name and no one's gonna be able to pronounce. Let's see upstairs. Yeah. What are you doing here? Yo. Are you here in Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this letter of introduction from House Fortemps and Halinate? With the documentation such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordinox. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. All that, and I didn't have to go all the way. Yeah. No, you're gonna play Path the Parcel. You. What reasons have you for barging in to? Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillamont is just up these stairs. Letters or another, I would not expect much. House Doing Day as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show your proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Okay, up more stairs. Sir Gordon Knox permitted your passage. Very well, speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Skelkin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Lord Drillamont, you know our names and you know our deeds. We are come to Corfus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sidnan Galland, who stands before you now. Master Galland, you're alive, but that is impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not deceive by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durant Ayres marshals its force to retake the Stone Virgil, who should appear in Whitebrain front but three mysterious strangers. Sid Gallon missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and the two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that laws during day would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Virgil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this memor's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Doing Day purges the dragons from the Stone Virgil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Temu, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamont's trust, understood? Fleet. Where to now?